I go through two different ways of doing this question. First of all, the way that I did it, I decided, okay, I'm going to start with the holes at the front, and they're going to go all the way through, and we can count and see that we're going to get rid of 5 for each hole, basically. So my starting point is to say 3 times 5. That's how many cubes I haven't used for the blue tunnels. Okay, now let's look at these tunnels in red. Okay, now we're not going to get 3 times 5 again, actually, because they're going to intersect. This tunnel, for example, and this tunnel are going to intersect, and it's going to be the cube that kind of is furthest next in from this one and to the left of this one. You can maybe visualize a 2 by 2 cube here, and it's the very far bottom left. Okay, that's where they're going to intersect. But then the rest of the way along, I'm definitely going to be able to not use the cubes or imagine drilling them out or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to actually get 4 cubes I don't use for this tunnel here, and then 4 for this one and 4 for this one along similar lines, because this one is going to intersect with this tunnel. So I'm going to add on 3 times 4. Okay, not 5 because of the intersection. I've already counted that cube being missing as such. Right, and then finally we've got the top. Okay, but this top one, for example, is going to intersect the blue and the red one in exactly the same place, that far bottom left cube. But then it's not going to intersect anymore. It's going to go all the way down, and I'm going to get another lot of 4, and I'm going to do that for all of these. So it's going to be 3 times 5 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 4. Okay, that's going to be my answer. 15 plus 2 lots of 12, 24. The answer is going to be 39. All right, let me show you an alternative way of thinking about it. And instead of sort of thinking about the holes like separately and adding them up, I'm actually going to think about them all together to start with. So we've got 9 kind of little tunnels through, and each tunnel is going to be associated with 5 cubes. And so now we can just do 9 times 5. Okay, however, this means that we've actually triple counted some of the cubes that we're not using. So we now need to think about this. So if we focus on these, I'm going to now shade these in red. Actually, they are going to intersect at that point, that far bottom left point. And so I've actually got rid of that far bottom left cube 3 times when I only wanted to get rid of it once. So I'm going to need to add on 2 to incorporate that. But actually, the same is going to go for these ones in blue. Okay, there's going to be a cube where they all intersect, and so I've triple counted, not including it. So I need to subtract that. I don't know why I put a plus there. I'm subtracting from this because I've triple counted. And then this one here, and this one here again. I've counted like it 3 times, one of them that I'm taking away, but actually because they intersect, I just want to count it once, and so I need to take away 2 for that one. So I'm taking away 2 3 times, so that's 45 minus 6, which gives me 39. Two different approaches. I like them both. I went with the top one, but sometimes it's easier to add them all together. Sometimes it's easier to subtract. I'd say similar in this particular case.